Hello, candle lovers. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name's Greg. This is all about candles. Let's get right into it. I have another DW candle haul for you today, but these are all some of their newer fall candles, and I just had to snatch them up when I saw them on sale at Winners. Plus, I had a gift card, and I'm actually really impressed with some of the packaging and the fragrances on these candles. And I also got a gigantic Crème Brûlée Latte candle. I mean, this bad boy is big. Oh my God, there's only 2 wicks on here. Uh-oh, we shall see. But to be honest with you, I just bought this candle to be a prop. My friend has dared me to be Sabrina Carpenter for Halloween. She sings that song, "It's That Me Espresso." So this is gonna be my espresso prop that I carry around. I know that it's not really espresso. It's a maple donut latte with creme brulee. Smells good though. Does smell good. All right, so let's just get right into it. I'm gonna start off with this one. This is actually the fragrance that I'm most excited about. It's called Magical Pumpkin. And the scent notes on Magical Pumpkin, there is a scent story that I will have to do a dramatic reading for you. A captivating blend of fragrant autumn pumpkin, a spicy bouquet of crushed clove, and a sprinkle of toasted allspice evolve with aromatic lavender and blue sage embraced with smooth sandalwood and vanilla. Talk about a run-on sentence. These candles, though, I just think are so gorgeous, and I think they're gonna look really pretty when they're burning. All of these have glass lids with an embossed pumpkin design. They're all large double wicks, 43-hour burn time, 15 ounces of wax, by the way. This is really lovely. This is a sort of woodsy pumpkin. So those scent notes broken down are autumn pumpkin, spicy crushed clove, toasted allspice, lavender, blue sage, sandalwood, and vanilla. This is actually, to my nose, a very sophisticated fragrance. A fragrance that I really wouldn't mind getting out of Bath and Body Works or Goose Creek these days. And there is an absolute lavender and a sage note in here. And I can't say I've smelled a pumpkin candle quite like this before, because the lavender and the sage is just giving this a uniqueness. It is not full-blown pumpkin spice and clove. That is more of the background of this candle. What I get first and foremost is a really herbal floral note. However, it does come across as distinctly fall at the same time. And it's a really lovely fragrance and a gorgeous jar. Absolutely beautiful. I do have the most luck when it comes to DW. I do have the most luck with their sort of larger 2 wicks. I feel like they do quite well, especially in a hurricane. But we shall see. I'm gonna get around to burning these pretty quickly here, so I'll keep everybody posted. Up next, we have Crystal Pumpkin. Okay, so there's Magical Pumpkin, Crystal Pumpkin, and Storybook Pumpkin. I have to say that my favorite is probably the Magical Pumpkin, but this Crystal Pumpkin is really good too. The scent story is, there is something so magical about a pretty crystal white pumpkin, and this candle is no exception! Exclamation point. This fresh scent will bring the magic of the season to your space. Notes of bitter orange, black pepper, ambered myrrh, swirls of ginger spiced pumpkin, warm nutmeg, crushed cinnamon, rich woods, and velvet suede. Once again, we've got a glass lid, embossed pumpkin design, large double wick, 56 hours of burn time, and 15 ounces of paraffin wax. I'm assuming that DW is still doing a pure paraffin wax. Now this is a really nice, light, refreshing and zesty pumpkin. Once again, I find it to be fairly unique as far as pumpkin candles are concerned these days. There's definitely sort of an incense quality to it, and I really do pick up on black pepper. And what I like about all of these pumpkin candles is that you do get sort of the blend of kitchen spices, the nutmeg and the cinnamon, but they're putting other more unique fragrances into the front, into the top of these candles, and then letting your regular sort of kitchen pumpkin spice notes are kind of more background. Like this one to me is a lot more incensey, and there's a little bit of amber in there, and you do pick up on a bit of a sharpness from the ginger. Yeah, I think that this is really lovely, actually, you guys. I really do. Next up, we have Storybook Pumpkin. I really do love these jars, guys. By the way, I did pay $16.99 for them for this collection, $16.99 each. I wouldn't normally do that. I wouldn't have done it if I didn't have a gift card. I normally only buy DWs once they go on to like clearance. What I like to see on DW candles is like the original white sticker, and then a red sticker, and then another red sticker, and then maybe even another red sticker that says $7. That's what I really like when the DW candles are out. Anyways, the scent story on Storybook Pumpkin: a luscious blend of fresh harvest pumpkin, green acorn, ambered allspice, and ground cinnamon, layered over spiced chestnut, touched by glowing elements of rich brown sugar and vanilla maple. So the scent notes broken down on this one are harvest pumpkin, acorn, amber, allspice, cinnamon, brown sugar, vanilla, and maple. And this one is the one out of these three candles. This is sort of the more traditional, like pumpkin spiced candle. This smells a lot more like something you would get from a Bath and Body Works or a Goose Creek. Yeah, first and foremost, you have like a kitchen blend, a kitchen spice blend, nutmeg, cinnamon, the usual suspects. But then in the base, there is like a rich, sort of thick amber note to it. And something a little bit nutty as well. Yeah, this is the most sort of traditional pumpkin fall candle out of the bunch, but there is still something a little bit unique about it that I really like. Yeah, and these actually do smell quite strong. I'm really hoping for some strength and throw. Really nice though, really nice. Storybook Pumpkin. And now these last three candles are really not to be taken seriously at all. One of them is Cafe Mocha. Now, this was an old candle. I think these two, I've got a Cafe Mocha and a Gingerbread Latte. I think that these were actually from last year because these were marked down to $8. I couldn't find any information or scent notes for Cafe Mocha, but it smells like a fairly synthetic chocolate and coffee. And it doesn't actually smell that light. We've just got one wick on this one. Yeah, I mean, Cafe Mocha smells exactly like a Cafe Mocha. I think that this might end up being an outdoors burn, depending on what the weather is like later in the season. And then Gingerbread Latte, I could find some information about, even though this is like a clearance item from last year's fall. Gingerbread Latte is creamy milk chocolate drizzled over gently crushed cocoa beans and delectable cocoa essence, wrapped in smooth white chocolate with undertones of frosted joy and sweet peppermint. Yeah, and this really smells like gingerbread and coffee. This is also fairly synthetic. When it comes to the candles that they put out in either their coffee mugs or their ice cream cones or their sundae cones, I find that these tend to be the most synthetic of their fragrances. I think we're really talking more about a novelty candle than like a nice serious fragrance experience. However, I will find a use for these, whether they are gifts or outdoor candles, we shall see. And then I've got the big bad boy here. Crème Brûlée Latte and maple donut with we got a little, this is gonna be my espresso prop for my Sabrina Carpenter Halloween costume. This one was $29.99. Like I said, I had a gift card. Let me find the scent notes for this. All right, here we go. We all love a sweet treat during the coziest time of year. And this year we are drooling over the scent of this candle. It's sweet and creamy with hints of spices, accompanied with the aroma of fresh, sticky, sweet maple glazed donuts. Notes: heavy cream, black vanilla bean, spicy nutmeg, a splash of bourbon, delicious custard, brown sugar, and flame-fired creme brulee crust. I mean, it does smell nice, but those fragrance notes and that scent story is just so extra that you're almost set up for disappointment. Now, I can't find this big giant size on the DW Home website. I'm only finding the regular size. I would say that this has got to be, it's a 32-ounce wax pour. Wow. So I'm guessing that this would probably burn upwards of 70 to 75 hours. The fact that it has 2 wicks and not 3 is a little bit concerning to me, because after Halloween is over, I am going to try to use this candle earnestly. I think it would be fun to have on my coffee table for a while. And it's a nice fragrance. What you get first and foremost, I mean, those scent notes are ridiculous. I'm not picking up on half of those things. This is a maple candle with a bit of a starchy, doughy situation and a fair bit of vanilla. Once again, I'm getting a little bit of a synthetic vibe. But overall, it's nice, and it does smell quite strong. I mean, I should hope with this much wax, I should hope that if we get nice deep wax pools on this candle, it will have some good strength and throw. Yeah, this is a honker. Crème brulee latte and maple donut. What a frickin' mouthful. Anyways, yeah, what I'm really genuinely excited about the most, I think, are these two, Magical Pumpkin and Crystal Pumpkin. If you're snooping around or a HomeSense or a Winners or something and you see these, give them a sniff. Let me know what you think. Yeah, these are nice. Anyways, that's all I have for us today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you could like this video, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what DW candles you like or dislike. Subscribe to my channel, and please tell your friends and family. Until next time, my dear, gorgeous, wonderful candle-loving friends, let's burn some candles and bitch about it. Thanks, folks. Bye now.